Well, hello and welcome once again. You're here with us at the MMC World Roundup. Let's take a look at your headlines first.
"91.0% of households in Sri Lanka experience increased monthly expenditure." An automated facial recognition system at the Colombo International Airport. Sri Lankan kids to get a supplementary vaccine against measles, mumps and rubella. Noise levels in the passenger buses in Sri Lanka to be controlled.
The Department of Census and Statistics of Sri Lanka says 91% of households have experienced an increase in their total average monthly expenditure. The Household Survey on Impact of Economic Crisis 2023, conducted by the Department of Census and Statistics, highlights that Sri Lanka is currently facing one of its most challenging economic crises since independence in 1948. Issuing an announcement, the department said that the beginning of this crisis can be traced back to the Easter Sunday attacks in 2019, and this situation was further exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The economic downturn has trickled down to households, and many Sri Lankan households have found themselves grappling with a complete range of challenges in managing their daily activities. The survey conducted by the Department of Census and Statistics aims to provide a detailed account of the strategies adopted by households to navigate economic challenges. The data collected through this survey will be used to inform government policies, social interventions, and support mechanisms to alleviate the hardships faced by people across the country. According to the survey, 60.5% of households have decreased their total household average monthly income. 22% of households have been indebted due to the economic crisis. The survey also highlighted that 7% of the total population have changed their health treatment patterns. The Central Cultural Fund says more than 250,000 foreign tourists have visited Sigiriya during the year 2023. The Central Cultural Fund's Sigiriya project states that the arrival of foreign tourists to the popular cultural tourist destination decreased drastically after the Easter Sunday attacks in 2019. The trend of foreign tourists arriving has gained momentum again, and it has returned back to the situation of 2018. According to the Sigiriya Project Office of the CCF, the highest number of foreign visitors to Sigiriya are from Russia. In addition to Russia, tourists from the US, UK, France, India, Japan, China, and Korea have visited the picturesque cultural attraction during the year. The authorities have taken measures to ensure basic necessities for the tourists, and their security has been guaranteed. The government is also planning to attract many wealthy tourists to these attractions. The Sigiriya project of the CCF has earned $225,000 by issuing tickets to the foreign travelers during the year 2023. Sunrise watch from the top of Sigiriya has been a popular activity among the foreign travelers, and tickets are issued from 5 a.m. Sri Lanka is planning to introduce a mobile app to make online payments for local government bodies island-wide. The Ministry of Provincial Councils and Local Government says that this new online payment method will be available for all 341 local government bodies across the country from the year 2024. In addition to the mobile app, an online payment portal will also be launched. These online tools can be used to make payments pertaining to assessment taxes and other levies. The public will also be able to obtain approvals for constructions through the online portals in due course. The Minister of Provincial Councils and Local Governments pointed out that the new initiative has been planned to avoid inconveniences faced by the general public when they are going to obtain such services in old-fashioned traditional systems. "20 million families in Sri Lanka are going to benefit from the government's land ownership grant project." The initiative to grant land ownership to the beneficiaries will be implemented in January 2024. People who had received land blocks under the license systems in the past are eligible for this scheme. They will be granted full ownership under this initiative. This program is conducted as a budget proposal for the year 2024. The entire project will be completed in the span of a few years, and the very first beneficiaries will benefit in the month of January. The Cabinet of Ministers have approved the scheme, and ownership deeds will be issued in accordance with the due process. To accomplish this project, the government has planned to set up Urumaya units at the divisional secretariats and land commissioner offices island-wide. The government of Sri Lanka is to regulate noise levels in the passenger buses. The Central Environmental Authority says measures have been taken to regulate noises made in the public transport buses. The decision has been taken after considering complaints lodged by a large number of commuters. Director General of the Central Environmental Authority, Hemantha Jayasinghe, stated that commuters are being harassed by huge noises made by music players in the passenger buses in Sri Lanka. Hence, the authorities have taken steps to streamline the sound pollution in buses. The Director General also said that the traffic police have been empowered to curb noise-making music players or any other equipment in the public transport. The Sri Lankan government has taken measures to set up an automated facial recognition system at the Bandaranaike International Airport in Katunayaka. The aim of the new automated facial recognition system is to identify criminals who would flee the country via the airport. The new system was installed under the instructions of Minister Tiran Alas and the Acting Inspector General of Police, Deshabandhu Tennakon. Both departing or arriving personnel will be screened by the system. This heightened security measure will be especially helpful to nab suspects linked with terror groups. Many advanced countries are using such high-tech facial recognition systems at airports, and the need for such a system in Sri Lanka has been felt for many years. Law enforcement officers and customs officials were also demanding such a system for a long time, and the system will be able to figure out facial features of people even if they are using a forged passport or a false name. A special program has been implemented by the health authorities to provide a supplementary vaccine to the kids against measles, mumps, and rubella. The new supplementary immunization program is conducted in 9 districts in the island, and the respective districts were selected based on risk factor. Accordingly, vaccination program will be implemented in Colombo, Gampaha, Kalutara, Galle, Mathura, Kandy, Jaffna, Kurunegala, and Kalmune health districts. The Epidemiology Unit of the Ministry of Health said that children born between April 7, 2023 and July 5, 2023 are eligible to receive the additional vaccination dose initially. The second stage of the vaccination program has been planned from the 20th of January, and that program will be implemented countrywide. The Ministry of Health said that as measles cases were on rise in the recent past, it was decided to administer the vaccines to infants in Sri Lanka. According to the official statistics, more than 700 kids were infected with measles in the year 2023. Back in 2019, the World Health Organization stated that Sri Lanka has successfully eliminated the viral disease. Yaka Bandi Ala or Minipe Left Bank Canal is being rehabilitated by the Ministry of Irrigation with the financial support from the Asian Development Bank and the Government of Sri Lanka. The ancient irrigation system Yaka Bandi Ala was constructed by building a dam across the Mahavali River. The ancient chronicles say indigenous tribes who were living in Sri Lanka called Yakka, experts in irrigations, were constructors of the said Yaka Bandi Ala. This canal feeds more than 7,500 hectares of farmlands in the dry zone of Sri Lanka. Under the new initiative, the Minipe Anicut and the left bank will be developed under the project of Mahavali Water Security Investment Program. The 240-meter-long old weir of the Minipe Anicut was 2.3 meters in height. The water being released at the Anicut is also used for generating electricity at the Rantambe power plant. The new development raised the Anicut weir to 3.5 meters, and the volume of water would be doubled to 2 million cubic meters.
ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ ප්‍රගතීන් වලට අනුව සියලුම ඉදිකිරීම් සිද්ධ කරලා තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම මිනිපේ අමුණේ ප්‍රධාන සොරවුව සහ වැලි සොරවුව ඒවා ස්වයංක්‍රීයව පාලනය කිරීමට හැකි ආකාරය තමයි නිර්මාණය කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මෙතන ඉඳලා කිලෝමීටර් 20ක් පමණ ඈතින් තියෙන වාරිමාර්ග දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ කාර්යාලයේ ඉඳලා මෙහි සිදුවන සියලුම දේවල් නිරීක්ෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන් සහ ඒවා පාලනය කිරීමේ හැකියාව තියෙනවා. මේ ව්‍යාපෘතිය අවසන් වීමත් සමග අපිට හැකියාව ලැබිලා තියෙනවා ව්‍යාපාරයේ ජල කළමනාකරණය ඉතාමත්ම හොඳින් සිදු කරන්නට. ඒ අනුව අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා හෙක්ටයාර 7500ක් පමණ මේ ව්‍යාපාරය මගින් පෝෂණය වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම පවුල් 15000ක් පමණ එයින් ප්‍රතිලාභ ලබා ගන්නවා. විශේෂයෙන් යල් කන්නේදී සියලුම කෘෂි බිම් වගා කරනවා. ඒ අනුව අපි ව්‍යාපෘතිය එන්නට කලින් තිබුණ වීයස්සන්නට වඩා වැඩි වීයස්සන්නක් මේ වෙනකොටත් ගොවිතැනතාව ලබා ගනිමින් පවතිනවා.
Measures have been taken to set up a proper control gate system. The dilapidated old sluice gates of the canal will also be replaced, and the project has already renovated 30 sluice gates. In addition to the rehabilitation of the main canal, 56 field canals which carry water from the main canal to the paddy fields, has also been renovated. The rehabilitation activities were carried out with the participation of farmer organizations. 145 bathing places have been built for the benefit of the public. The project, with the assistance of the Minipay farming community, renovated the 5-kilometer-long feeder canal supporting the existing cascade system in Bogahawava, Maraka, Radunna and Malgammana tanks. Under the project, a mini meteorological center has been installed in the Irrigation Engineer's Office of Hasalaka, connecting 7 data recording stations with modern equipment. Upon completion of canal renovation, the total investment and expenditure for the development activity would exceed 100 million rupees. Makululuahena Tea Smallholder Development Society, set up in the Mathura district as a model society in 1991 with 17 tea-growing members, has now grown into a 179-member vibrant society of small-scale tea planters with the support of STAR and TSHDA projects. With the assistance given by projects, the society has been able to grow their activities sustainably, and 36 smallholders in the society have adopted CO3-used soil rehabilitation practices on 6 hectares. The society passed a milestone in their journey by opening the Harvest Collecting Center together with a service point with a 2-story building. They established the center with a 4.8 million rupee grant from the STAR project and over 1 million rupees of members' contributions. Today, the center is well functioning and all members of the society bring their tea harvest to it regularly. Additionally, the center plays a significant role in supplying inputs to registered members at concessional rates. With the STAR project's generous support, the society has been able to expand 2 access roads, improving their infrastructure. The Makululuahena Tea Development Society ensures welfare of members, and advance payments for members for their harvests is a common practice. Microcredit facilities and discounted tea packs further keep the members bound with the society. Well, that brings us to the end of MMC World Roundup. We do hope that you will join us next week as well. Until then, have a fabulous week ahead.